Stop if you never want to know what it's like before she goes. There she goes. Stop if you never want to know where the road wants to go. Where does she go? Stop if the rabbit runs too far down that narrow little hole. Where does she go? Where does she go? Stop if the road looks narrow, too much to ask the sky above, so full of love. Stop if the signs are red as if the sky is red enough. Good morning, dove. And when the bird with ashes full of offenses flashes love, you've had enough. You've had enough. Stop again if you're wondering, if you wonder what the water wants to know. Stop again if you're not a friend. If you're scared, you can turn and face the wind. But it feels so goddamn good to be home again. Yes, it feels so goddamn good to be home again. Hey, thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. This is another original I wrote called Dear Stranger. Lovely parent makes you wear it, tear the dress apart. Every day is another chance to capture all the sparks. Carried by the dusty and that bade you fare thee well. Carried by the marching band that never found her shell. Daydreaming is constantly keeping me aloof. Make for me a way to undo. All I really want wanted was to say, how do you do? How do you do? Dusty hand is signaling the girl to take her chance. All the sparks come flying out with reckless flame and dance. Daydreaming is constantly keeping me aloof. I'm seeking the things that interpret me for you. Dear stranger, now dear stranger, find the living proof. Make for me a way to undo. When will the honor its and rule of my longing undo? All that my fear makes untrue, that my fear makes untrue. All right. Thank you all. I got one more for you, and then we'll start inviting whoever's ready, starting with Mr. Cal. And we'll start hearing some new originals around here. I'm really excited for that. All right, this is called Further In and Away. Don't you wonder when the sun becomes a horseman on its way? Don't you wonder what the folks beneath the blanket have to say, have to say? Do you notice when your feet begin to lose their gravity? Do you notice just how quiet all the jesting tends to be, tends to be? If you love me and you really wanna see the difference now, if you love me and you're waiting for the answer coming round, oh, keep it steady. Keep on coming till you rise up from the ground. Oh, keep it steady. Keep on coming, baby. Don't you wonder what the lady at the window has to think? Don't you wonder at the prospect of a frown instead of a wink, instead of a wink? Does it bother you to fade into another lover's eye? Does the robber hold your ankle as you spread your wings and fly, wings and fly? Oh, if you love me and you really wanna see the difference now, if you love me and you're waiting for the answer coming round, oh, keep it steady. Keep 'em coming till you rise up from the ground. Oh, keep it steady. Keep 'em coming till you rise up from the ground. Cool. That was a lot of fun. Thank y'all. All right. Mr. Cal, are you ready to rock and roll, man? Okay. Yeah, no problem. It's pretty laissez-faire here. If anybody else is raring to go right now, then y'all are welcome to. And if not, that's totally fine. If not, I can play another song. Oh, you want to go? Hey, all right. Yeah, absolutely. We got a stool up here.
Yeah, it feels good. Can you hear it? Betty, can you hear it? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me? How about? I don't hear myself very much. It's all original songs, huh? Good. What's your name? I'm Renee. How you doing? Nice to meet you. You know Rex Bell? Did you know Rex Bell? This first song I'm going to play, it's called the Rex Bell Groove. First time I met Rex, he was fishing all the time, so it's about fishing, Michael. Play something else. I'll play that in a minute. This is called The Last Waltz in Texas. It's the last waltz in Texas. I'd like to dance it with you. My last time drinking Mad Dog margaritas, making dreams come true. On this night of romance, I'll ask for the last dance and whisper a sweet thing or two. It's the last waltz in Texas. I love you, darling, and I'd like to dance it with you. It's a night at a dance hall as we shuffle the way. Two-lane country blacktop down the Galveston Bay, feel the sea breeze a-blowing. See the moon how it shines, hear the waves come a-crashing, while that pedal steel whines. It's the last waltz in Texas, and I'd like to dance it with you. Last time drinking Mad Dog margaritas, making dreams come true. On this night of romance, I'll ask for the last dance and whisper a sweet thing or two. It's the last waltz in Texas. I love you, darling, and I'd like to dance it with you. Scamp grew up in Sand Mountain, then he followed the stars to a hill country refuge, and them honky-tonk bars hear the cry of the fiddle. It's in 3/4 time on the Santa Fe Railroad to the end of the line. It's the last waltz in Texas, and I'd like to dance it with you. My last time drinking Mad Dog margaritas, making dreams come true. waltz in Texas. I love you, darling, and I'd like to dance it with you. It's the last waltz in Texas. I love you, darling, and I'd like to dance it with you. Thank you. Appreciate that. This next song is called This Is What Life Is About. Dreamy little island out in the middle of the lake. Wish I had some money, brother, just for that island's sake. Got it made, I'd park my ride on the mainland, then cruise my boat to my house. This city's cool, but man, I ain't no fool. This is what life is about. This is what life is about. Sitting on this hilltop, dreaming my whole life away. The sun you made us is shining, Lord, on this hill country day. The fresh air makes me want to take my hat off and shine. At the top of my free breathing lungs, this is what life is about. This is what life is about. This is what life is about. Don't let that TV fool ya. The land will get right to you, yeah. No technological impact, just nature's touch and an old shack. This is what life is about, city woman. This is what life is about, lovely lady. This is what life is about. This is what life is about. Thank you. You know, I was, I'm 63 years old, but I was the son of, yeah, there you go. I don't know what's going on. All right. Yeah, it looks like it's working. I was the son of two Cuban immigrants that left the regime of terror in Cuba in 1962, and I was born in Miami. Grew up in Chicago, and then came to college in Texas. But my parents are not only from a different country, but from a different world. When I was born, my dad was 50 and my mom was 40. So the song's about that culture clash. You know, they were so kind to me and so wonderful, and so. But I'm an American, so from the time I leave my home till now, I'm like you guys. But from the time I was born till I left my home, I was like them. So I was always caught in the middle there. It's called Searching for Havana. Well, there are times as humans when we feel so alone. I've heard it said that we all have a home, and this home lies deep in your heart. My heart's in the U.S. of A, where I was born, and my home it will stay. But it's my blood and my dreams that sets me apart. And I've been searching for Havana, mangoes and bananas, the Latin beat of conga, the mambo and the rumba. Searching for Havana, dancing at the Tropicana, neath the starlight. They just don't play the salsa, no they don't, like they played it in Havana. Well, then I saw her in this dream with my own Cuban eye. She looked so good that it seemed like a lie, and I knew that I had been saved. Her skin was gold and her eyes were brown, an air of class and an inviting frown. Oh, and I couldn't wait to face a new day and keep on searching for Havana, mangoes and bananas, the Latin beat of congas, the mambo and the rumba. Searching for Havana, dancing at the Tropicana, neath the starlight. They just don't play the salsa, no they don't, like they played it in Havana. Buscando La Habana, mangoes and banana, la 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 la, Latin beat of congas, mambo and the rumba. Searching for Havana, where have you gone, Carmen Miranda, with your tight skirt? They just don't play the salsa, no they don't, like they played it in Havana. Thank you. So next one. You get three, right? All right. All right. Thank you.
Yeah, if you want to go again at the end,
All right. Appreciate it.
you're more than welcome to. We'll give everybody else some three-song action. All right.
Appreciate it.
Hey, no problem, man. Thanks for playing. And what was your name one more time?
Renee Gallo.
Renee Gallo, everybody. That was pretty fantastic. Really enjoyed that. So, how you feeling, Cal? You ready to rock and roll? Cool. You want to sit or would you like to stand? Yeah, whichever one you're more comfortable with, you're welcome to. Plug into my amp. Yeah, man. Give you a little extra juice there. What you got? Oh, that's beautiful, man. Small
Testing. Okay. It might be this one.
Yeah, it is kind of popping in and out.
Yeah, I gotta get it fixed. I don't know if it's gonna work.
It's playing nice right now, but I'm hoping it lasts the song.
You could try it. If it doesn't work, I gotta go. Maybe I should just play yours. What do you think?
I think we should probably plug into this one.
Okay.
I just have a feeling it's going to give us some
Yeah, if you
trouble.
don't mind, I'll just play it.
That's the one challenge with electric guitars is the more pedals and the more electric pieces, the more complicated it gets and the more chance for malfunction.
Yeah, the jack just straight popped out one day when I took out the plug, and it's been acting up since I got taken in. I guess you guys go to Holders? Is that where you go? Or?
The only one I know of is Guitar Lounge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let's check them out.
Yeah, they're on 26th, I think. How do you feel about that? It might be a little out of tune. Let me grab a tuner real fast.
I got one there in my bag, too. Okay, well,
If you
whatever works.
if you can gather on this one. Nice.
Let me play.
Here we go.
That's cool. That's
Pretty handy, isn't it?
it's a good one for it's a good one for
It can dial it right in the middle. If you can just get in that green zone, it's going to be awesome.
I don't know. Man, I think it's accurate enough.
Yeah, it is. Especially that G string. All right, man.
Okay.
So you dialed in?
Excellent.
Right on. I'll stick near it to get good levels from the amp and make sure you mix well with the mic. You said you want to stand at first?
Yeah, I'll try.
Okay. Just tell me your name, why you're here, whatever else I need to say, and then do what you need.
Okay. All right, I'm Cal. Oh, she only loves me when I'm dreaming. And she only agrees with me when I'm wrong. Oh, she only wants me when I'm leaving. And she only needs me when I'm gone. I loved her from the first time that I ever saw her. And I just
haven't been the same since then. I swore that I could never fall for her, but I just keep falling again and again. Oh, she only loves me when I'm dreaming, and she only agrees with me when I'm wrong. Oh, she only wants me when I'm leaving, and she only needs me when I'm gone. Oh, she said that she'd change her ways, and I said, oh, I think that you really should. Oh, but this time you know I can't stay. And all this time I'm gone for good. Oh, she only loves me when I'm dreaming, and she only agrees with me when I'm wrong. Oh, she only wants me when I'm leaving, and she only needs me when I'm gone. Right. Thank you. Oh yeah, she got the pickup. Oh, she got the right speed. Yeah, she gets just whatever she wants. Gets it all for free. Oh, she got a garden where it's always spring, but she needs a lot of water to feed everything. She got an angel in between her wings. Yeah, she got a kind of beauty the world's never seen. where it's always spring, but she needs a lot of water to feed everything. Thanks. Trying to remember how to play guitar on stage. It ain't. Should be practicing more. All right. Just so y'all know, this is kind of a secret between us, but I wrote this song like this, like, you know, kind of more like a rock song. So I was playing around with like this. Oh, what I do? I break it? Sorry, it's kind of banging on it. Oh, okay. Okay, I'll be careful. Okay. This one's quieter. It's a quieter version of it. It's like. Got a way better understanding. That's one thing I never take for granted. She's a good liar, but she tells the truth. She got the kind of fire that burns and soothes. Oh, she does. Yeah, she does. Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, here she come like the noonday. She don't have to talk when she walks that way. And she's always ready, willing, and waiting. Gives it to me without hesitating. Oh, she does. Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, yeah, she does. Black as a Bible and white as milk. She's rough like gravel and smooth like silk. Her body's like the river, her eyes are like the sea. Something I can't define, but it calls me. Oh. Oh, yeah, she does. Oh, yeah, she does. Gonna take her far away. I'm gonna buy her a ring. Gonna change her name. Oh, yeah. Stand by a priest side by side. Ask her if she wants to be my bride. What she said was, oh yeah, she does. Oh yeah, she does. Oh yeah, she does. Oh, she said that she does. All right. Thank you.
Higher, turn that way. Good evening, everybody. Nice to be here. Really nice place we have set up. Thanks to Brandon for making it all happen. Looks good up here. Tyler, of course, for bringing us together. My name is Hugh Foley, and I'm here to play a few songs for you tonight. I've been coming to Galveston for about 60 years now. I've been coming here so long, I remember Sea-Rama, which was here in about 71, 72. It was SeaWorld, right? Until Sea-Rama, they couldn't make it work here, so they had to move it to San Antonio. That's just a couple of years. That's way back there. So since I've been coming to Galveston, I know I needed a Galveston song, so I made this one up. We'll see how it goes. I've been working on it. I said I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. Oh yeah, I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. I don't have to wonder if the Gulf will take my call. I'll see me beachcombing right about sunrise. I'll see me beachcombing right about the sunrise. Found a wedding ring and a plastic dinosaur. Thought about my former lives. I said I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. Oh yeah, I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. I won't have to wonder if the Gulf will take my call. Lots of lovers laughing and walking hand in hand. Oh yeah, lots of lovers laughing, walking hand in hand. Kids building kingdoms right out of the sand. Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. Oh yeah, I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. I don't have to wonder if the Gulf will take my call. Gonna put my watch away, live on island time. Gonna put my watch away, I live on island time. When the sun hits the water, I'll start pouring wine. I said I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. Oh yeah, I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. I won't have to wonder if the Gulf will take my call. Gonna get my dinner right off the fishing boats right next door. Gonna get my dinner right off the fishing boats. I watch my troubles fall off of the coast. I said I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. Oh yeah, I'm going down to Galveston. I walk on that old seawall. I don't have to wonder if the Gulf will take my call. Going down to Galveston. Thank you very much. Okay, let's see. Got a couple more here. Working on some new songs. We'll go with this one. Last year, I wanted to go to the fair, but nobody'd go with me. So I just took off on a solo excursion, and this song came out of it. I like going to the fair by myself. I eat lots of things no good for my health. Nobody telling me how long I get to pause. Looking at a dress made of paper straws. Sometimes solitaire is not so bad. After all the sour hours you've already had. If you ask me to go when I say no, not 'cause I'm being rude. Lonely's not the same as solitude. I like going on my favorite rides alone. Oh, when they're over, I can jump right back on. A Himalayan air cool on my face. Carousel swings fling me around over multicolored midway space. Sometimes solitaire is not so bad. After all the sour hours you've already had. If you ask me to go and I say no, not 'cause I'm being rude. Lonely's not the same as solitude. Lonely's not the same as solitude. I made friends with a blue ribbon sheep and a carny who could see I needed some sleep. Had a pickle pop and some deep fried bubble gum. I ate a donut burger and didn't drop a crumb. But I had to draw the line at a sugar-coated scorpion. Sometimes solitaire is not so bad. After all the sour hours you've already had. if you ask me to go. When I say no, not 'cause I'm being rude. Lonely's not the same as solitude. Lonely's not the same as solitude. Thank you very much. Sugar-coated scorpion is what we call that one. Okay, I'll go with this one. I've had a strange sequence of events happen in the last few months. I recorded an album last August very quickly so I'd have all my songs down, and that way I could share them with people and people could hear what I sounded like and so forth. So I had this one song that I'd come up with from our open mic scene in Oklahoma, which is where I live. And so there's a guy there that always would come with his sister, and the sister would always have a baseball cap on and had a stop sign on the baseball cap. So I asked what the story was with this situation. And he said, well, she's my stop sign. And I said, well, what do you mean by that? And she goes, well, if I start to get out of hand, then she'll calm me down and say, don't do that, or act right, or she keeps me out of trouble, basically. And I thought that'd be a great name for a song, She's My Stop Sign, because we all have people in our lives who give us some wise counsel, maybe keep us out of trouble from time to time. So here we go. Oh, you got that back there, huh? All right. See? It's one of those universal things we look for in songs, all right? No, it don't need another shot, even though it might be good for my plot. I'm not gonna act on that road rage, or stick my hand in a tiger cage. She's my stop sign, keeps me in line, smiles when I shine, says she's all mine. I used to get a bunch of stares, acting out some stupid dares, like riding a bike down some stairs, or trying to get rich on Bitcoin shares. She's my stop sign, keeps me in line, smiles when I shine, says she's all mine. We all need a rational voice to help us make a better choice. A little bit of quiet and all the noise. One who can spot decoys. She's my stop sign, keeps me in line, smiles when I shine, says she's all mine. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Tyler, Brandon, Josh. My name is Hugh Foley, and you can find me online at hughwfoley.com if you want to. Thank you. No, there's an Olympic rower from the 60s. Olympic rower, so people find him. So, but I'm not a rower.
All right. So we currently have nobody else signed up on the list, and that's not a problem. Anybody that wants to come up and play, you all are more than welcome. And if nobody else wants to come up and play, we can do another round if you like. But if you do want to play, you can either come up and play right now or just sign up and play a little bit later. So. Hey, welcome to round 2 of Songwriter Open Mic Night. My name is Josh Birdsong. I'm going to play y'all some more songs this evening. And anybody else that wants to play, feeling a little nervous, just want to beckon you out a little bit. Don't be afraid to share your stuff, but if nothing else, I'm gonna share some more songs with you. Maybe somebody will get the courage to come on up and play their songs as well. Okay. I'm just gonna play you 2 songs this round. One of them's kind of long, but it's a beautiful, soulful country tune that I wrote called "Forward to the Sound." Something in the way you move and it's got me falling down with nothing left to lose. Something starting in my hand, and it's got me reaching out for a safer place to land. And it always boils down to what you do not know. Before she comes around to lick your body whole. Mother, let me please bow down to see your deepest wail. Let me go in there to free me from this hell. Mother, it's the way you move always forward to the sound that you long for and approve. Mother, it's the way I pray, and it's got me looking forward to brace for better days. And it always comes up now when I see it in your eyes. I'm staring at the moon, but you see the sunrise. I see tears forming for me at what I cannot find. But every time I look for you, I can see it in your eyes. Show me just a little more. 'Cause I know you saw me there, peeking through the door. Show me the look you want to make. When the flower meets the tide and all has been remade. And if the ocean swallows whole, well, I wasn't meant to stay. If the river takes me home, well, I wasn't meant to play for long. If the mountain lets me climb, well, I guess that's fine with me. If the river lets me cross, well, I guess that I will find the city. To dwell in for some peace. Right. Thanks for hanging in there with me with that one. That's a long one, but it feels good to sit in that note. Yeah, don't it funny how it happens, right? It's about 8 minutes long. Yeah, I've timed it, but if you can just sit in that for a little bit, it feels really nice to just take it easy for a second. It's one of the reasons I like that song. It's a new one. It's pretty close to my heart, if you can't tell. Let's see. A little ill-prepared this evening. I had 3 songs ready, not 5. This next song is called Storm. It's one of my recent favorites that I've written. When I'm with you, I feel your arms again. When I'm with you, I feel your arms again. When you surround me with your arms, eternal they extend. You keep me safe from every harm, shield against the wind. When I believe you, I see it in your eyes. When I believe you, it's easier to find. When I receive your words, I know a tear is just a guide. When you embrace me with your heart, a tear is yours to hide. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. You are the one I want to know, the one I want to disappear into. You are my everlasting hope, who helps me see it through. I can barely lift my gaze, but I remember that my days are numbered. So I embrace you in the storm, never to be torn asunder. Help me forget just who I am, remember like a child with wonder. Help my legs to learn to stand and walk and run and never stumble. I am now breathing slowly in. Your breath is all of my devotion. I'm waiting on the sand, on the precipice of storms approaching. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 da. All right. Thank you all very much. Thank you for listening. Yes, free call out to anybody that wants to play any more songs. The stage is open and you're welcome to jump aboard.
I usually like.
You like it up close?
I usually do that. Yeah, but it's not bad where it's at. It makes it easier to play to me, honestly. Yeah.
It just feels so constricted.
I love it. I don't know why. When everything's closer to me, I'm like, cool. It's so easy.
You see if it's got another.
Oh, it's not a big deal. I don't want to mess with your strap, man.
Gotcha.
All right. Hi, y'all. I'm Paps Tyler. Play around the island a little bit. I'll be hosting a regular old open mic night here on Wednesday night. I'm not as much of a singer-songwriter as most of y'all here tonight, but it's been amazing hearing everybody's originals. But I got a couple originals in me right now to play for y'all. This one here is called Soul Full of Blues. I wrote it about why I moved down here to Galveston and stuff to enjoy the awesome music scene we got brewing here. I spend most my life a working company man. I had many different jobs. I did the best I can. But that kind of life, it just ain't for me. Yeah, I got a soul full of blues and a bag full of green. Ain't got no kids, ain't got no spouse. I could grab my guitar and make my way down south and live what the blues is all about. Well, I've had my ups and I've had my downs. I'm just an unknown soul, growed up in a small town. And I think it's time for me to make my move and find a home down south where I can feel my groove. No time for worries, no time for clout. It's time to grab my guitar and make my way down south and live what the blues is all about. Well, I've done my learning and I've made my grades, but none of that's ever led me to prosperous ways. I learned more from Buddy and the Three Kings about who I am and the kind of life I want to lead. Out of time to worry, out of time to pout. It's time to grab my guitar and make my way down south and live what the blues is all about. Wanna live what the blues is all about. I wanna live what the blues is all about. I wanna live what the blues is all about. I wanna live what the blues is all about. All right, thank y'all. Thank you, Josh, for telling me. Josh was like, hey, man, you can play my electric guitar if you want to. So I was like, all right, let's give it a go. It's pretty fun. So, yeah, I played in a blues band as a frontman for a long time before I moved here, and kind of had that going for a little bit when I first got down here. So I'm all about some old blues music, so My favorite line is I did all my learning from Buddy and the Three Kings. That's Buddy Guy, B.B. King, Freddie King, and Albert King, the Three Kings. That's all you need right there, those four, and you're good. So now this was totally different. When I do write music, it's all over the place, man. My influences are from everywhere, from Radiohead being my favorite band, all those blues people I just mentioned. So I like the 90s and stuff, and I feel like this one came out as kind of like a 90s vibe here. It's called It Doesn't Buzz Me the Same. I wrote this about the first time I moved away from home. I'm from Ohio. Yeah, I moved to Nashville for a couple years before I moved back home, and then I moved down here. But that first time, I had my best friend back home. Me and her, we used to do all the smoking and the drinking together, and we just partied together all the time. It was always a fun, good buzz. But so when I moved away, I do all those same things, but it just didn't buzz me the same. So that's what this song is. Another number down, another down the hatch toward feeling sane. And it's getting foggy now, and I can't feel it in my brain. Lost in my head, been trying to get it right for days. Bottles gone, fingers burnt, rooms full of haze. It doesn't buzz me. It doesn't buzz me. It doesn't buzz me the same. I wanna go get lost in the woods where we can be ourselves. Forget the maps, you got a light. Hey, I've got a way we can burn some time. Been lost in my head, been trying to get it right for days. Bottles gone, fingers burnt, rooms full of haze. It doesn't buzz me. It doesn't buzz me. It doesn't buzz me the same. In clouds for days, in reckless any given nights. And even when it's dark, I got a way we can burn some time. Lost in my head, been trying to get it right for days. Bottles gone, fingers burnt, rooms full of haze.